This video is not intended for viewers under the age of 13. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the last of these Legends figures that I'm going to be reviewing, at least for a while. This is the last member of the Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse recent line. This is, of course, the Peter B. Parker. And I have to admit, this line has really impressed me. But first thing we're going to start with, obviously, is accessories. In addition to the head that came on the figure that you saw previously, you do get the hooded edition. Just him with his face mask lifted up. Not really fond of this one in particular. I really wish they would have given us a full face mask rather than this. But it is painted exceptionally well, and definitely has the sarcastic look to it. So reasonably well done. And naturally, you simply change those out by popping it off and securing the other head on. And there he is with the additional head. Actually looks pretty good, to be honest. And in addition to the plain hands that you saw in the opening footage, he does have two additional sets. He's got the gloved closed fist and the gloved web shooting hands. All nicely detailed, as you can see, all of which have the up and down motion on the wrist. They're really well done. And as you can imagine, they do simply swap out using the standard method. They look really good. And then the final accessory he comes with is his soda cup, which, to be honest, looks really good. Nicely detailed. You even have the little ridges there at the bend of the straw. So they took their time with this, to be honest. And it fits into the bare hand, which, with the curve of it, you can tell this hand suits one purpose, which is to hold his beverage. And it's certainly a funny accessory, and if you're a fan of the movie, you know this fits right in for the character. So I'm really glad that they included it. So let's take a look at Peter B. Parker himself. He is actually really well decoed, and this is how he came out of the box. Just the plain head with the full head of hair. Definitely some 5 o'clock shadow, but it is very nicely painted. Very well detailed. Wonderful paint on the eyes, the eyebrows, and the hair really looks good. Coming down to the neck, that brings you to the Spider-Man suit and the coat. This is my only complaint, is I wish the coat were a little bit more pliable, because it is just solid rubber. It's got very little flex to it, so you can get in there and use the articulation, but it's difficult to do. I mean, you literally have to bend the rubber in order to get any kind of pose out of it, in action pose. But it is nicely done in gray rubber with gold and silver highlights. Chest and waist are nicely painted with the blue and red and black Spider-Man symbol. Got the sweatpants that he wore throughout the start of the movie. Looked really good. And then his one boot and one tennis shoe. So all together, nicely sculpted, nicely detailed. He looks really good. One complaint that I have is this leg tends to pop off super easy. I don't know if it's just my copy, but just the slightest pull down on it, it'll come off. You may see that during the rest of the video, to be honest, but let's go ahead and cover articulation. He's on a ball. He's got the ability to look back that far, and it's stiff, but he can look down quite a bit. Obviously, you've got the 360 degrees. The arms can go up more than 90 and do a full rotation. There's no butterfly, unfortunately, but you do get a little bit of back and forth. Got an upper bicep rotation, a nice double jointed elbow, and then swivel on all the hands, and as I said before, they do share the in and out pivot. As far as the waist, you've got 2 points of articulation, one in the chest, which can give you some back and forth, and then one at the waist, which again is it's tight and it's hard to utilize with the jacket on. As far as the legs, you do have the ability to go up to there, back to there, out almost 90 degrees. There's an upper thigh rotation. Nice double jointed knee, which it is stiff out of the box because of paint, but it is there. And then both feet do have, actually there's a lower leg rotation. Both feet have up and down, as well as a rocker to the side. So articulation on these guys are pretty great. If I could just get this leg to stay in, I'd be super happy with it. But I put some kikis on there. We'll see if that does the trick and keeps it in there. But overall, nicely detailed. And you can get some poses just by folding the jacket up like that. No Spider-Man symbol on the back, from what I can tell, which is a bummer. But that, in a nutshell, is Peter B. Parker. And just for comparison, here he is with the other characters from the line. I think that they all do look tremendous, to be honest. I am a big fan of the movie, so I am happy to have these in my collection, but they all do look great. I couldn't be happier. So, positive and negatives. With the leg that tends to fall off, and the thickness of the jacket being the only two, I mean, I think I was able to fix the leg with kikis. It seems to be holding on rather well. And with some manipulation, you can get a good pose using the jacket. Those are minor in essence of the entire figure as a whole. He does look amazing. The face sculpt, paint, decor, everything is perfect for the figure. It, my opinion, works really, really well as a whole. He fits the bill. Let's just say that. So I do highly recommend it. I'm actually highly recommending this entire line if you are a fan of the movies. So I'm excited about what other characters they're going to bring to us in the future. So hopefully we'll be able to see a Penny Parker and a Spider-Man Noir. I can't wait to see those. So definitely a highly recommended figure from me. So that being said, please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, do so. Hit that like button. It'll help me out greatly. I appreciate it. And I hope to see you again next time. Thanks for watching.